again, subscribe to the 13 Mitigator Ford Fusion. I'd like to thank you for listening to Let's Talk Racing.tv.
Danny Jr., driver of the number 5 Kiker Motorsports Camry. Welcome to Let's Talk Racing TV.
With Rockingham Speedway. Thanks for listening to Let's Talk Racing.
I'm Tony Peter, driver of the number 17 Toyota NASCAR Camp World Truck Series, and you're listening to Let's Talk Racing.
Hey guys, I'm Daytona 500 winner Trevor Bain, and thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, this is Dylan Smith. I'd like to thank you for listening to Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, I'm Amber Colvin, and I'd like to thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing.
I'd like to welcome everybody to Let's Talk Racing. You got myself, Roger Brehm, and Jason Langley handy. Got some friends hanging out in the background on the other side.
Good evening, y'all.
What's happening back in the background? By the way, the mic is live over there in front of you.
Don't keep it clean.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We're not governed by the FCC.
Or we
It's
don't
on
have
the internet. We can say and do whatever we want.
We don't have restricted plate either, so we're alright.
Yeah. You might want to wear some Hans device though.
Yeah.
Can't get rough. So, big thing on everybody's mind other than racing is the election. And finally, well, it's not totally done, but
Still more pregnant Chads to count.
well, they still haven't called Florida yet.
Really?
Last time I checked, they still haven't called Florida. They have, of course, Obama.
Right. I mean,
It was one of those, you got to pick the lesser of two evils type of thing.
Right.
So, what can I say?
yeah.
So, but we're going to have Danny Efland and David Polenz on tonight. Also, we're going to have Clifton Savage calling in for a few minutes, talk about the CHKD charity races going on in the Virginia Beach AIK.
December
The second.
December 2nd.
December 2nd. They got 10 teams already set up. They race for 100 minutes. Quickest time in 100.
In 100 minutes.
Ooh. Or the quickest, the most
Right.
amount of laps in 100
Right.
minutes. There we go.
There you go.
We kick it out there right sooner or later. Something like that.
All out there to have a good time, fellowship, all for a good charity.
Yep. A lot of people will be out there. It's going to be at least 100. Got some friends of mine trying to talk into coming down. A lot of difficulties. You got the snowball derbies running that weekend, and PRI's running a couple of places.
Who's some of the people we got coming to this thing?
You had it over there a little bit ago, didn't you?
Yeah, and this computer's acting like really crazy. Should have had it up before I spoke.
Well,
So Keselowski screwed up, so that's all I'm going to say about that.
who, Brad?
Yeah, 2 tires instead of 4 while we're looking for this lineup.
Well, he had to get out there, you know, what can I say?
Yeah.
But, I mean, he still finished second. Jeez, if he didn't, he'd have been back here. Who knows?
I'm not complaining yet.
I was going to try to get a spotter, Joey Meyer, on here, but
Mm-hmm.
they're in the middle of traveling. He said he didn't think he could be calling him.
Heading to the Valley in the Sun.
They have an issue about you trying to fly and talk on cell phones at the same time, I think.
Well, they also don't want to play Scrabble either, or Words with Friends, whatever they call it. Alec Baldwin. We'll be flying.
Yep. So
I caught it this weekend.
I used to remember a couple of times we had some people we would do call-ups on
Mm-hmm.
and pretend we were like from Hendrick's organization. Tell them they got a ride.
Ah,
We got a spot for you in the Hendrick's organization.
that's not nice.
Could be worse. Could call Denny Hamlin to tell him. Or Kyle Busch.
Well, that's where Matt Kens is going.
Yeah. So, what you think of the racing over the weekend? All three series got to race: Truck, Nationwide, and Cup.
I mainly watch only the Sprint Cup race, or the next time. What is it, Sprint Cup or next time now? Sprint.
Sprint.
Wow. Nationwide. I didn't-
NSCS, NASCAR
Wow.
Sprint Cup Series.
You can. Yeah, it's backing on that one.
Baby want a glass of Wawa?
Today is not my day.
Why? Did you go to work?
There's 4 letters that.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Wait.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, well, I'll go look it up then.
Yeah, you're the computer genius, PC doctor.
Let's talk racing.
Let's talk racing. Sorry.
Let's see. Texas TV ratings. Yep. Phoenix entry list.
Anybody special on that one?
As of yesterday, they have 44 drivers that are entered.
So one goes home. Who's
One
going home?
person will go home.
Stephen Light? Nah.
Liked maybe.
Melissa's making it.
Let's see.
Josh Wise, Stremmy's running good with Inception Motorsports.
Scott Riggs is not running, so
23 ain't running?
Nope.
They didn't take it out there.
yeah, Josh Wise could possibly go home. JJ Yalen might.
That's JJ Yaley's hometown.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk racing.
Hi, Roger. This is Clifton. How you doing?
Hey, Clifton. How you doing tonight?
Not too bad. Just a lunch break right now.
Thank goodness we get you out of work and give you a lunch break, and all you're gonna do is talk.
Yeah, I know. I'm still getting paid for it too. So
Hey, what can we say? Oh, sounds good. So go ahead and give everybody the quick information about the CHKD charity race that we've got coming up on December 2nd.
Okay, no problem. This is the 3rd year that we're doing this event for CHKD Norfolk, Virginia. We're holding it at the American Indoor Karting Facility in Virginia Beach. It's right across the street from the Lynn Haven Mall. We're going to have a total of 50 drivers this year, 10 teams with 5 drivers per team. We pretty much got everybody locked in, and we had a few other teams interested, but due to the limited space on the track, we're only allowing 10 teams in. And their registration fees go to the fundraiser for the race and the track fee, and we're allowed people to come to the event, of course, donate money. We're trying to get companies in to donate services for our silent auction, other items and stuff like that. We can raffle off, added money for the charity event, all going to CHKD. And it's December 2nd. It's a Sunday. We got a weekend event this year, which I think will be a lot better for everybody. AIK and the general manager of G-Force, Nicole, has really worked well with me this year, trying to give us what we want. And so it's going to be December 2nd. We're looking to see people arriving by 5:30 and get everybody set, everybody straight, make sure everything's ready to go. We have the drivers meeting and go racing from there.
Okay, yeah, I've got a couple of people I've talked to, and of course, you know that we have some conflicts with some scheduled stuff that's out there already. So, hopefully, some of the out-of-town guys, I'm trying to get Sergio Pena to come out there and visit, maybe do an autograph session or something like that.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is trying to work around everybody's schedules. I thought maybe a little bit later in the year in December, trying to get away from the the regular racing season for the NASCAR touring guys and all that would help out. Obviously, I guess when the banquet is, I guess.
Yeah, the NASCAR banquet for the Cup is then. The PRI is that weekend, and the Snowball Derby is that weekend too.
Right, yeah. So there's some big events going on. I'm sure mine's definitely being endorsed by all that, so that's okay. You know, it's a learning process, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate to have the help of the people I've had these past few years, but I'm pretty much kind of doing it on my own and learning as I go. You know, it's a wonderful experience for me. I enjoy doing it, even with the little, headaches here and there, with, comes with everything you try and do. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's for the kids, it's for CHD. So my only goal is that we raise more money every year, and everybody's happy and that they want to come back to the event the next year. And I'm always trying to, I'm always open to ideas, suggestions from people who've put on events in the past, things they liked about the event they've been to, things they didn't like about it. I'm open to making the event as best as possible for everybody who want to come out and just, build on it every year.
Yeah. I talked to David Polenz earlier today, and we're going to actually talk about that because he's going to be on the show tonight. He's going to try to come down, and I'll probably throw him as the fifth man on my team.
Okay.
So he wants to bring some people too. So I'm going to find out more from him when we talk with him tonight.
Right. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, we're always looking at other things, of maybe having another event, different time of year, maybe.
Yeah.
Something maybe outdoors or something. We're always trying to just build on this event, but the biggest thing at the end of the day is, I don't want to get away from the roots of why I started this in the first place. It's for the local races that I know want to help out in the ways they know they can and want to, bringing people together to be able to race for a good cause, especially for the local hospitals of CHD in Northern Virginia. So, we're always trying to want to build on the event and reach out to more people, but at the same time, we're also not trying to forget, I'm trying not to forget how this event started and how successful it was because of all those people in my local area that really, helped me out and backed me in this whole event. I couldn't have done it without all the people in my racing community and at home, of course, too, to allow this event to happen.
Okay.
Hey, Clifton, this is Jason. You do any other type of other racing that you want to talk to us about, like race out at local tracks?
Yeah, what's racing I'm doing right now?
Yeah, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, right now, we just finished our season up back in October. We're still doing the Pro Wing Champ Car stuff at Langley Speedway, playing over this winter, working on my new car a little bit more. One of the probably biggest things next year is I'll be racing, probably not full-time. Really want to help out more teams. I want to get my hands on bigger cars, working with the teams, learning around the cars a little bit better. I can drive, but I want to learn more of the mechanical side of things, especially planning on moving up. I always like to work on a car, work with a team, the ins and outs of everything they go on with, whole season before I even think about moving up to that division the year after that. So, the biggest thing is always planning ahead and trying to look for the future. My biggest thing is just, wherever I'm at, I'm enjoying it and I'm learning and, just going from there pretty much with opportunities that come up, things that I try to make happen and all that.
Okay. All right. Well, let me go ahead and let you get out of here because I know you're going to at least actually try to take a real lunch break.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's all right.
All right. We'll talk to you later. And check's in the mail.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw a couple of things together too that you might be able to sell out there too.
Okay, that'd be great. Every little bit counts. Have people donate money and being able to participate, knowing that they're getting some out of it, but also giving back is the biggest thing. So I really appreciate it, Roger. Thank you. Let's Talk Racing, and of course, thank you CHD for allowing me to put on this event for them, and of course American Indoor Karting for working with me these past 3 years, and all the people from Langley Speedway, of course my father, Security First, and everybody else, and of course God for allowing me to have this ability to do stuff like this.
Cool beans. All right. Have a good night, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later.
All right. Thank you very much.
Night.
Bye.
All right.
Done just in time. That's the bad part when both of us are over here. I can't answer the phone. Well, I can't go over here and say, "Hang on a second, I'm gonna transfer you to the main number."
All right. Well, I did finally pull up some list of names that are going to be there.
No, I've got Terry O'Connell. She's got over 500 wins, and a lot of them in karts.
Cameron Patrick's a good one.
Yep, Cameron's a good one.
Who's Joe Scarborough?
Joe Scarborough. Come on now.
We had him on a few weeks ago.
Joe, he's a tall drink of water. I don't know, how tall are you?
How tall am I? They say 5'9" on my driver's license. Or it depends on which 7-Eleven I'm leaving.
Okay. Which bug shock they follow up with? Is that what it is?
You won't see my picture in the post office, so it's alright.
Not yet, anyway, huh? Oh, gosh. Let's see here.
We're expecting a call from Mr. Danny Efland.
Should be. Let me make sure.
Runs the number 4 car in the Nationwide Series for Johnny Davis.
Johnny Davis
Motorsports. Sorry.
JDmotorsports.com.
That's a pretty good looking website.
Thank you. Oh. I wasn't supposed to say that. But, let me see. What time is he supposed to be? Or texting. Right, where'd he go? There it is.
So.
It's pretty bad. I don't know how these guys get to the drivers' meetings.
Right.
Can't even make shows and stuff.
Did you make it to all your drivers' meetings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't have a stunt double to...
With this face? Come on. Back then, since it was late model, it wasn't hard, you know.
Right. Just
walked over 50, 100 feet, and you're there.
So I'm looking at it here. Mr. Efland's got 17 starts this year in 2012. Best finish looks like of a 13th at Daytona.
Yeah, sounds about right. Hope I sent him the right number. Better look.
Well, Johnny Davis builds good cars out there at Daytona Talladega. Mike Wallace always runs good out there.
I got a better idea.
So you pulling for anybody in the chase, Mr. New York Yankee?
My hopes and dreams have gone down the drain.
Who are we pulling for?
See, I'm a Gordon fan by heart. But
oh, poor baby, a Gordon fan.
Hey, even though he's not doing the greatest, I'll still stick behind him.
Well, he managed to make it in the chase.
See, from a business
Hey, Danny.
standpoint, he still
Roger.
makes it out. He's half
Yeah.
owner of a 5-time champion.
I figured I would call you and wake you up. Okay, well, I called you. Alright, hang on a second, I'll put you live, okay? Right, you were already semi-live, but they were listening to me, but not to you. We got Danny Efland on the phone tonight. How you doing tonight, Danny?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Got myself and Jason Langley here on the show. Getting ready to give you some hard time. No, not really. We don't. You've never got a hard time from us.
I'm ready for it anyway.
So, I haven't had a chance to talk to you the last few races. How'd you feel with your last few races you've been running?
You know, it's been good. You know, it's kind of reflected on our whole season. You know, it's an up and down season, as you would expect with a financially struggling team. But we've been at the racetrack, so I can't really complain. We've had some really good finishes. Finished 14th, which is our season best for a non-super speedway. Actually, a career best for me for a non-super speedway race. A couple weeks ago in Kansas, and then you know we went to we've kind of been floating around 25th position, I guess, most of the year, but every now and then we'll top it off with a good top 20 and even a top 15 position, which is always nice.
Oh yes. Now, now you're not going to race at Phoenix. Are you going to race at Homestead?
I won't be in Homestead. I won't be in Homestead either. You know, I think we've had a good solid season, not quite a full season, and started a little more than a half a season. So as a driver, you know, I'm happy with that. I know, you know, everybody knows how hard it is to get a ride as a driver. I mean, you got to find sponsors yourself, or you got to have money of your own to buy a ride, or you can be one of those lucky ones that gets, you know, finds opportunities other ways. And I've done a little bit of both of that. You know, we found a few sponsors this year, and found and then was fortunate enough to drive the car for Johnny Davis when he didn't have anything else going. We had to maintain the points for the number 4 Nationwide Series. So this was my last race, so in Texas. So Phoenix will be Daryl Farr in the number 4, and then I'm not sure who's going to be in the car for Homestead, but let's be a deal with another driver. Homestead. So I guess Texas was my season closer.
Well, have you talked with Johnny and see what the scoop is on next year? Are you still going to try to get some more time in with them?
You know, I don't really know. We haven't talked a lot in detail about it. You know, I kind of know how this season went, and so there, I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing last-minute deals for next season as far as the number 4 is concerned. I mean, he's going to carry through with the 01. Mike Wallace, I'm sure. I don't really know, you know, if they've signed a contract yet, but I know there's been a lot of talk about continuing in the next season and carrying some sponsors that they had over in the next season, and while continuing to look for more. The 4 cars' future is kind of uncertain right now. You know, we had minor success this year. I think we had pretty good success performance-wise. That was unexpected, considering we were, for the most part, unsponsored. So I don't know. I mean, it really depends on how the winter goes. We're both going to look hard for sponsors for the number 4 car. You know, and it may come down to a decision that you don't hear about until the end of February when it comes time to show up in Daytona.
Oh yeah, seen that a few times. You'd be sitting there and all of a sudden, bam! Oh, we finally got sponsorship.
Well, you know, that's just the way it works. You know, if everything was perfect, then I'd know what I'm doing 5 years from now. But I don't. So you know, we just got to work hard every day. You know, even during Christmas time, during the off season when we're not racing and we're supposed to have time off, we're not really, because we're going to be working hard on getting sponsor deals and surviving over the winter.
So, what's your plans to do over the winter, other than shopping sponsors? Throw Christmas and Thanksgiving in there somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've always got things going on. You know, here back at home in Columbia, South Carolina, I'm going to help Trade Bank, who was our sponsor for majority of the season before. They were kind of like an associate sponsor that came on board full time, and you know, they were so loyal to us that they got quite a bit of exposure, you know, on our car this year. And you know, would really like to see them come back, or maybe do a little more with us next year to make it possible to run the full season. But in the meantime, I'm working with them on some off the racetrack stuff. You know, just to help promote their business, get it going here in Columbia, South Carolina, actually. Because they don't really have an office or any clients here in the Midlands of South Carolina. So they're looking to expand, and, you know, and especially in my area, and I know this area pretty well. So that could work out well for both of us. You know, you gotta figure out how to help your sponsors, you know, in every way that you can. And that's what I'm doing.
Hey Danny, this is Jason. Just got a quick question. Do you prefer like a super speedway or a speedway race, or like a short track, like when you're running?
You know, I'm a big fan of the big track.
Right.
That includes, you know, anything with high speed. The short tracks, I did a lot of short track racing. Everybody did. I mean, whether you came from dirt or pavement, you know, you grew up racing on short tracks. I guess Juan Pablo didn't really, but got his fair shake, and whatever they put him in, ARCA or Nationwide, and, you know, he had to run some bull rings. But I really enjoy the high speed track. You know, you get to Dover, it's only a mile long, but I like it, and the high speeds and the finesse, and how smooth you have to drive the car. Then that leads all the way up to Charlotte, Texas. Love those tracks. It really takes a different kind of driving to stick it in there wide open. You're right on the edge of losing traction. So you got to find that fine line, but you got to do it at 180 miles an hour.
Right.
And that's just cool. I mean, there's nothing better than sailing off into a 1.5 mile track turn at 180, 190 miles an hour. That's really my favorite thing. But the speedways are awesome too. It's just that's a whole different kind of racing in itself. And I really like the speedway racing because we've had so much success. You just got to stay out of trouble and figure out how the draft works, which unfortunately has been changing quite a bit for us with the packages NASCAR's been putting together with the COT cars, and they're giving us smaller air duct openings, so you can't follow too closely without overheating it. So there's a lot of strategy that goes into the speedway races, Daytona and Talladega, and I've really enjoyed working with those strategies, and we've had success at it. So I'd say I'm a big track kind of guy. We go to the short tracks, it's still racing. I still love it. We had a good race going in New Hampshire until we got tagged and put in the wall. But I'm a really big fan of the big tracks, especially the mile and a half. They're my favorite.
Cool. So you were talking about short tracks. What do you consider your home track, or where'd you get your start?
Well, I mean, I started racing Mustangs in a Pro 4 Pro Mod class at Florence Motor Speedway when I was 12 years old. So that's really my home track, I guess. That's where I really got my start. That and Somerville Speedway down in Somerville near Charleston, South Carolina. But that track's been since closed up, so a lot of people don't know. Can't even really find anything out about that track anymore. I kind of miss it. But Florence Motor Speedway. Of course, I raced at Hickory. Never really ran Greenville Pickens, but all the other short tracks here in the area, even into North Carolina. And I just toured around with the UARA late model series, and that's what really got me on all those different tracks. And of course, Myrtle Beach Speedway. But Florence is definitely my home track.
Now, are you down in South Carolina now, or are you up in North Carolina racing area?
Well, the Florence is in South Carolina.
Okay.
Off of I-20, right at I-20 and Interstate 95, where they intersect.
Well, if you don't have nothing to do December the 2nd, you can come up and visit. I'll even let you sneak into my house and spend the night. I won't tell the wife. And you can come over and join us at the AIK charity race they're having for the Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters.
Okay, well that's cool. I'll just have to learn some more about it then.
I'll throw a link on your page so you'll see it on Facebook. It's a go-kart racing. I don't know if you've ever been in America indoor karting or not.
Yeah, I haven't really. All my karting experience was Outlaw or WK.
Well, you'd have a good fun time. See if you get December 2nd free. Come on up and join us and do some autograph stuff and everything else too.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely enjoy participating in events like that. Anytime I can have fun. It's a bonus, right?
There you go. That's what we're talking about. Let's see here. You go ahead and keep on talking. I'm gonna look up the stuff and paste it there for you.
Well, I got a couple questions wrote down. You got any superstitions you like to do before racing? Like got lucky rabbit's foot in your car? Or?
Not really. I worked at a couple of them coming up through the years, mainly because when I was younger, I thought you needed them to do well.
Right.
So I was trying all kinds of different things, but to be honest, I've run green on my race cars. I'm not afraid to put number 13 on it.
Right.
I have eaten peanuts at the race. So, I don't really have any superstitions. I'm not really that kind of guy. I think you make your own luck, and that's the way I try to look at it. I guess, the only thing you can really do before a race, for me, is clear my mind. It's not really a superstition, but it helps. I learned that in college. We're taking a test, like cram, but 10 minutes before your test, clear your mind, get a snack or a drink and just sit, zone out, think about something totally different. And I kind of do that in racing too, and learn to help. You got any nervous tensions or you worry about this or that, just clear your mind before the race. And a good time to do that is maybe when you're getting changed. And I get in my uniform, kind of zone out, forget everything that happened that day, and then you're ready to race. And learn that works pretty well.
All right. Just to let you know too, actually I've had a race car that was green, and it ran actually in the enduro races that they have down here at Langley Speedway. Got a first and a third with it, so I ain't complaining.
Yeah, there you go. I drove the Go Green. Not only was the team Go Green, but they had that bright Menard yellowish greenish car. I drove that car a few times last year.
That was what, Archie St. Hilaire?
What's that?
Archie St. Hilaire was the one that owned that?
Yeah.
Yep. Talked to him a few times. All right, well, let me go ahead and let you get going. And we're going to, because we got another guest getting ready to call in just a moment here. He's actually texting me, call me when I'm ready, call me when you're ready.
All right, well, no problem. I appreciate it, guys, and enjoy coming on.
All righty, have a good night, and we will chat with you later. I put the stuff on your wall on Facebook so you can check it out.
Sounds good, man. Thanks.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. I love it.
So can you eat peanuts while you're driving?
If you want to. That might be a little scarier, though. Depending on if you got to pop them open, first.
The visor comes up.
Get a peanut shell in your eye. Slam, there's the wall. Hello.
Yeah. You ever ran any other place than Langley, or have you only...
Southampton.
Southampton?
Just like we tell them to do. They call me. Good deal. Hey, David.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Hanging in there. You able to watch the show?
Yeah, man. I'm watching now.
Oh, that sucks. All right, where's my shades?
Yeah.
As you can tell, we don't care. We have fun. So you want to come play with us at the charity race, huh?
What's that, bud?
So you want to come play with us at the charity race, huh?
Heck yeah, I'll be. That's the plan, at least. Just learned about it, so we're going to try to get some people together to go do it.
All right. Now, they've already got 10 teams set up, but they have told the 10 teams they do have to pay their fee to get in to do this, and if not, they're going to go to some other teams that are sitting on the wayside waiting to get in.
Yeah, I got you.
But, yeah, I'll put you on mine because I got a 5th driver I need to fill in a slot for. I'll have to tell Sergio Pena you have to wait till next year. Does that work for you?
Yeah. What's that, bud?
I said, does that work for you?
I didn't hear the last part you said before that.
Oh, I was saying I'd have to tell Sergio Pena to have to wait till next year.
No, I wouldn't go that far with him, man. He's a good guy. I met him up at Old Dominion this year.
Oh yeah, Sergio's really, really nice kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So how's your thing coming along for your most popular driver thing coming?
We're doing really good. We're in the top 10 right now, thanks to my fans on Facebook and a lot of people at my work. They're really sticking behind me and pushing us hard. So the voting ends on December 9th. So if anybody can get on there and vote, it's on speed51.com. There's a most popular driver link there on the right-hand side. So I plan on winning that thing. I just need you guys to stick behind me. That's all I need. And they're giving away, I believe, a free late model body.
Ooh, there's a few grand.
Yeah, absolutely. obviously that's big for a race team like we got. You know, it's we only buy 1 or 2 bodies every couple of years, which is very fortunate because a lot of guys are spending money on bodies every couple of weeks the way they run at some tracks.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty fortunate when it comes to that.
So, did you go out to the Martinsville race and try to run that?
No, we just didn't quite have the funds, and this is the deal. At the end of last year, we just spent a little too much money at the end of the season trying to go to some big races in a short period of time. So you know how it is. When you're throwing things together, you spend a little extra money. And we went down to Myrtle Beach and some other tracks, Motor Mile and Caraway, and we didn't really get our car prepared in time for this season. So what we're planning on doing instead is saving the money from a race or 2 this year, putting a good car, good solid race car, and have a full season down somewhere, you know, in late models. We're not sure yet. With Old Dominion closing, you just don't know what's going to open up.
Are they closing down again?
Yeah, they're closing this time for good. The old Speedway, and they're building a new one called Dominion Speedway down in, it's going to be Spotsylvania area, right off of 95, and that's pretty much confirmed what I've been told. They've pretty much announced it in the newspaper and all over their fan page there. So that's pretty big. We'll have another new track instead of just another racetrack owned by the wayside.
Now, did you win the championship this year?
No, we didn't really run for one. You know, we ran 18 races. We had a really good season. We ran 18, including some other tracks. Now at Old Dominion, I only ran, I believe it was 15.
Okay, so this year you decided to do a little more traveling around because I think you won the championship last year, didn't you?
Yeah, we won the 2011 championship, and we decided we'd go traveling around. But you know, we were put some money together at the beginning of the year, and thankful to Redline Energy, On a Run, Circle K, and Gazoo Energy, we got the year completed. We got a lot of races in, and it was cool because Old Dominion, even though we didn't win the championship, we missed over 3 races, and you know how that can be at a racetrack for points-wise.
Oh, yeah.
We missed it. We literally missed the championship by 6 positions on the racetrack, so you're talking 12 points.
Huh.
So it was at the same time we were going into the last race, 25 out. We had made up 50 in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I believe it was. And there were some double headers, and we won one of them. And just really good ending to the season, at least after kind of a dismal year with luck. It was we would run well. We'd go down to like Motor Mile and South Boston, and we run practice well inside the top 10. For the first time there, we were pretty proud of that, and only running 3 races at each track. We were really happy with that. But what kept happening is we had a motor blow up the last race. We had 3 distributors go bad on us in a 3-week period. Things like that happen during a race, you can't control. We had a wire come loose, and it's just more like that. We'll have the tire go down. We out of 6 races, we had 4 DNFs. So that was the only kind of like disappointing part about it. But we learned a ton. You can't get down about stuff like that. It's not you. You just get the team works harder. You get stuff right, and sooner or later it's going to pay off. And that's what started to happen when we got some top 5 runs down there.
All right, David, this is Jason. I just got a quick question. Where's some of your goals for the future?
Next season we got a lot in the books, as in, trying to put some plans together. There's obviously the K&N Pro E Series is the next level right above us, and we'd like to do something there, but we're going to need a big sponsor to step behind us. We already got On the Run and Circle K on board, to try to do something for next season for that. If we can't put something together for next season, definitely for 2014, and we'll be doing a full-on late model year next year if for some reason we can't put a K&N deal together. But that's what we really want to do, because you compete the same guys. You got 14 races. You're on national TV. It's a sponsor's dream for a guy, and a dream for me too, because I can showcase not just my talent on the racetrack, but also on the microphone.
Right.
So that would be nice. You get a lot more exposure up at that level. So for sponsors, advise them to please contact us if you're in any interest at all.
Yeah, I mean, yet the biggest thing that everybody wants when it comes to the sponsors want to know what you're going to be able to give them in trade for the bucks they're going to give you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. We got a lot to go for them, and we got several appearances throughout the season. This year I did over 20 appearances. How many other guys that can do 20 appearances a year and also race? That's something we really strive on, is getting those appearances, getting the product out, such as Gainesville Energy and Redline Power Rush. We took them to some of the top sellers in the stores this season, and we like to do the same next year. Just keep making them bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's really what you got to do is push the product among the fans, and the fans are going to love it if you really believe in them. And that's the thing. I believe in all the products I endorse, and it really helps us go through. And also the microphone deal. Getting on national TV for me is, a lot of people find that difficult, and I enjoy it. I love talking, obviously, because sometimes I got to shut myself up so you guys can get a question in.
Really?
If you can imagine. So for a sponsor, I feel we have a lot to give them. We also have some of the best lettering businesses in the East Coast. We got Extreme Graphics, and they've been lettering my car the last several years, and it looks, image to a Cup Series car. They do an amazing job with the wrap.
Yeah.
We always have the autograph cards. I mean, we're talking at Old Dominion, out of the, let's say 2,000 fans, we get over half of them over at our car every week coming over autographs, getting drinks, and promoting the product constantly. And we went through 3,000 autograph cards just this year at the racetrack, not even including the, promotional, appearances.
Yeah, that reminds me, when you come over for the race, bring some stuff that you want to do autographs and stuff like that with too.
Absolutely, and that's going to be exciting. I can't wait to do that. It just kind of came up today when y'all told me, but I've been kind of getting a go-kart itch. My friend's coming down from New Jersey, my girlfriend, and she's going to come down. We're going to do a go-kart race, so that's fine. So, and I get some friends down. Plans too. But that would be exciting, especially since it's a charity deal. Virginia Beach is a little bit of a drive, but I'm sure it's going to be worth it from the sound of it.
Right. Hey, David, I see you got number 33. Does that have any significance, or is that just a number you've had for a while? Or
right now, I'm just here.
My uncle Rich was a dirt race car driver, Rich Polenz. He was all down the East Coast. He raced at Bridgeport and Grandview, New Egypt, Flemington Speedway. I don't know if you heard of that. They closed down a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. All right, no problem.
And he ran the 3 since actually before Dale Earnhardt. He
right.
working mid-70s. And he ran this kind of like old school. I don't know if you remember the letters or the numbers were kind of thin, and then at the end they'd almost have a bubble light.
Right.
That's what he ran for a number. And I was sitting there, and I had run 3 all the way up till I was in Legends cars and won the championship there. And I said, so many people say, you're running the Dale Earnhardt car, and that's great. I love the fact. I'm a huge Dale Earnhardt fan. He's my favorite driver of all time. But I need my own identity. I don't want to go under somebody else's or be compared to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
33 is kind of like my number now. It's 33 and David Polenz. There's nobody really that's connected to that. And in Cup, there's been a few, so in the future, if I ever get the opportunity to run it, that'd be amazing. But you know how that works. You never really get to run your original number, but, you had Harry Gant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what
I was just saying in the background, when you were going through that, you were saying 33. I said, yep, Harry Gant.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You got to remember the Skull Bandit, man. I remember meeting him at Dover. He was on it. And he actually kind of reminds me off the track what I'd love to do at that level, and that's these guys don't necessarily hang in the not the autograph trailers, but the merchandise trailers and go among the fans and tailgating and all that. They do that once in a while, but that's kind of how you get your product and your name out there, is going to talk to people. And that's something I love to do when I get up to that level, like Harry did. He was always that guy. He was either at the Skull booth or he was in the merchandise trailer saying, "Come on, people want 33 stuff. Come on,"
We a while back when I used to sponsor some guys in the racing community. We had a car show we put together, and Harry Gant was one of our guests we had. So got to be able to talk with him for a while.
That's awesome. You know, that's obviously that's a little bit of a connection with the 33 there, but you know, it's kind of like, hey, I'll go with the 33. My whole family runs threes. I don't know if you know that, but my sister Jessie, she runs the 333. She runs a 4-cylinder car, and my cousin runs my old Legends car and actually won his championship this year. And he runs just the number 3, just like his father did.
Cool.
We're a very successful family.
Good deal. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and let you get going here.
Got one more question.
Oh, you got one more? Oh, excuse the hell out of me.
I'm going to play reporter for once. So, David, how can we follow you? You got a website, Twitter, or?
Absolutely. You got to go on Facebook.com/DavidPolenz33, Twitter.com/DavidPolenz33, also David Polenz at Instagram. Added another one there. And then, of course, our website, and that's www.davidpolenzracing.com. And you can actually find all three links for that, you know, by going there.
Right.
We have updates every day, and also I got to thank my sponsors, again, On the Run, Circle K for everything they did this season, Redline Power, Rush, and BPX Sports, also Gazoo Energy, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Everett Farm Equipment, the Lawrence family, Napa and Flemington, Extreme Graphics, Mount Salem, Electric. There's so many good guys in County Line Fuel, Us Chips. You know, I'm very lucky to have all the sponsors I do, and I got to thank them for this season once again.
So David Polenz, Polenz.
That's it.
That's it.
Remember the name.
Now, you do know on your Facebook page that you can add more websites on your contact info, right?
Yeah, I got to do that. Good point. Good point. I know I had DavidPolenzRacing.com on there. I don't know where it went. I also got to thank Sheehy Auto Stores and Real Country, too, for all they did this season.
Yeah, your DavidPolenzRacing.com is still there.
Yeah, all right, good deal. I'll go ahead and add my Twitter and all the other ones there. It's coming.
Yeah. Yeah,
going on there, so they're all enjoyable to follow. Just hop on there, you'll find some funny stuff and enjoying stuff. And of course, the election was this week. That was a little hectic there too on Facebook.
No.
No, why would you think that?
I tell you what, the better election, I'm telling you, is the most popular driver ballot. You guys got to get on there and vote for Polenz. You know, who works harder around here than we do on getting to the fans? You know, we need you guys to hop on there, help us out, and remember that Gazoo energy drink I gave you. Speaking of, I got to get you guys some of that.
Okay.
Hey, when you come down for the thing, you bring some and
might help us drive better.
There you go. I got some stories I can tell you when you come down here for that. Bring something with it, and you'll pick up some new drinkers.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know, I'll drink. I'll give you guys one after a go-kart race because I'm gonna drink one before. It's a drink of champions. You know, I can't be giving it to the competition.
No, you're gonna be racing on my team. Come on now.
Oh, all right. We might be able to work a deal out here.
Jason's on the team. Let's see. Where's that at? I've got on our team. We have Terry O'Connell. She's won over 500 races in her racing career, and first time I put her out at AIK, she went for that week the top speed in the week.
Wow.
In the kart, and it was the first time she'd ever been to that place.
That's pretty darn good.
And she's got.
I compete with that.
She's got a lot of wins in the karting division because she started really young.
Yeah, absolutely. I go with some friends and a lot of guys that ran go-karts for a lot of years. I ran them for 4, but I ran a lot of dirt stuff, not a lot of road course stuff. So I always have a fun time getting back used to that.
Yeah.
You know, it's always a blast. You know, have fun, get set some fast times, and hang out with the buddies. And especially there, raise some money and awareness to the charity there, and that'll be a good time.
Yeah. You also have Cameron Patrick. He drives Legends and Modifieds. Joe Scarborough, he's been a track champion in the Modifieds division. Jason Langley. What can you say about yourself, Jason?
I look good.
Okay. Go fast, look good. And so you'll finish out the whole lineup once we get you down here.
All right, man. Sounds good.
And the Let's Talk Racing, we take and do all the stuff because everybody has an entry fee. But if you got sponsors, and I sponsor our own team, so.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it here soon, and we'll get something put together there. I'd like to get 2 spots up there, if you don't mind. We'll have to work on that.
Okay. All right, go ahead and have a fun night, and we will talk at you later.
All right, buddy. Thank you guys for having me on, and as always, just shoot me a ring. I'll be bothering you guys. I got to get on here more often.
That's right. Get some more
airtime.
Airtime. Microphone time.
All right, guys.
All right.
Talk to you later. Have a good night.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, fun. But anywho, let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. I know some people in the background, they got to head over to Norfolk.
The tunnel.
Well, it's not that bad at night, unless
But
they're
there's
working
road
on stuff.
construction.
It shouldn't be now. No, we got a big old event over there. We're gonna have a bunch of the ODU basketball players come out.
Okay.
Show some of the freshmen how to do the cheers. Got a bunch of games. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my gosh.
Any final statements? Who's going to win Phoenix?
Who's going to win Phoenix? Let's see. I think Brad has a good chance at it. Tony has an excellent chance too, but
Clint Boyer. I say it right now.
Say B.
Yeah, I'm going to say Clint Boyer.
Oh gosh.
I just wanted to say that. $50.
Anywho,
Yeah,
everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see y'all, or y'all will see us
See ya.
next week.
Let's
See
talk
ya.
racing.
What?
Let's
Where?
talk racing.
That too.
Yes.
PC Doctors and
And-
theauctionhotspot.com.
All.
Yeah, we got to change that. We got to
Yeah.
update that.
Okay.
Anyway, everybody, see ya.
Hi, my name is Natalie Sather. I drive the 94 K&N Lady Eagle Safety Wear, Butler built seats, bell helmets, hooker harness seat belts, number 94 at South Boston Speedway. Be sure to listen to Let's Talk Racing TV.
I'm Sam Hunt, drive the 42 car on the thing, Let's Talk Racing.
Hey guys, I'm Daytona 500 winner Trevor Bain, and thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, I'm Robert Richardson Jr., driver of the number 23 Dodge Challenger for R3 Motorsports in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, and you're watching Let's Talk Racing.
I'm Tony Peter, driver of the number 17 Toyota NASCAR Camp World Truck Series, and you're listening to Let's Talk Racing.
Let's Talk Racing is brought to you by PC Doctors, Computer Sales and Services. This doctor still makes house calls. And also Hampton Incredible Tees and Signs, both located at 1248 North King Street in Hampton, Virginia.